But let's just have a little look at some of the barriers that might actually happen. People, places, circumstances, maybe the lack sometimes of certain things that you do in life cause obstacles. Now, every obstacle can be overcome. You can walk around it, you can jump over it, you can even knock it down. So what I want to have a look at is just some ideas of things that could come in your way. But I don't want you to feel negative about these because everything can be overcome. Now, I want you to think of a barrier or an obstacle as a plain and simple little brick wall. It's not a very big brick wall. It's probably only 4 bricks high. So you could probably jump over it. You could actually probably just walk around it. Or why not get a sledgehammer and knock it right down? Some of the barriers that I've faced to achieving success in life, just to give you an idea of the examples that could be out there. When I was younger, I didn't really get too much support on what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I didn't really have the money to do what I wanted to do. There was a time when I was at school when I wanted to be an architect. I ended up in catering because my careers teacher at the time, and we are going back some years now before you had fantastic careers advice in schools, but I was told there was no money in architecture and that I should go and do catering because I would always get a job in catering. So off I trotted. As you can see, I am now not cooking. Also, when I left school and college, there were lack of opportunities at the time. Or rather, I wasn't taking the opportunities that were in front of me. So I looked at retraining. But I had to retrain because I didn't do what was necessary at school. And I didn't go to university because I thought college and then I could leave college. I had some family commitments as well. I felt that nobody gave me a chance when I wanted to change career. And I didn't have the confidence in my ability in younger years. Now, some of those things might be ringing bells with you, but everything can be overcome. All of these little bricks couldn't be knocked down in 5 seconds, so I chipped away at each little one until I achieved it. I now have fantastic support from people. Unfortunately, still don't have any money, but I'm changing that. People do give me a chance because I take opportunities and I grab them as I see them. I constantly retrain because I believe in continual learning, and I love training people on all the new things that I learn. I have family commitments, but they're very supportive. And now I take advice, but I don't take it as the written word. I take it as something that can benefit me. So what I want you to have a think about with your worksheet, your brick wall worksheet in front of you, I just want you to have a little think about any obstacles and barriers that you're facing at the moment. And I just want you to have a think about writing them down, because barriers, if they're written down in front of you, can be overcome. If you keep them inside, they can't be broken down. But let's just not have my barriers. Let's ask some students the barriers that they feel that they're facing, or barriers that they think they may face in the future. So as you can see, there are quite a lot of barriers in life, and let's just have a little recap here and see if any of these ring any bells with you. I think time is a major issue, especially if people are training for long-term careers, in the fact that it does take a lot of time and a lot of money to achieve success. You may not believe in yourself. You may think that other people might get in your way. There may be some people there that are controlling your emotions. You could have some low self-esteem and confidence levels. You could feel that you have lack of training at the moment. People might be telling you other things. People might be saying to you, don't go for that career option, go for this one. And through lack of self-esteem, you might actually feel that that's the right decision to make. With barriers, everything can be overcome. I want you to look at your brick wall and treat each brick separately. This way you can break down your fears, apprehensions, barriers and obstacles into bite-sized chunks so they do not seem as big as you think they are. Print off from your CD or open up on your PC or laptop the template headed Barrier Breakdown. At the top of the left-hand column, write one thing, one issue from one of your bricks that is preventing you from achieving success. In the right-hand column, write down all the things you could do to overcome this barrier. For example, you could be finding that you have lack of support in what you're trying to do. Find out where you can get support from. Make an action list of who you can go to ask for support. Maybe ask teachers, family members, your friends, or do some Google searches to find out names of support organisations. Then over the next few weeks or months, work through your list, and in the right hand column, work through all of the things that you can do to overcome your barrier until that barrier has completely disappeared. Work through all your bricks individually, doing the same process for each one of those issues until you've knocked all of the wall down. But do make sure to write down how you're going to celebrate your successes of removing each brick from your wall, and make sure you do congratulate yourself after you've knocked each one of these bricks out. Now that was just a small exercise to make you believe in yourself and just have a few thoughts about some of the barriers that you can overcome.